On April 6, 1941, Nazi Germany, along with its Axis allies Italy, Hungary, and Bulgaria, launched a swift and devastating invasion of the Kingdom of Yugoslavia. Within just 11 days the country collapsed. The invasion not only marked a turning point in the Balkans but also ignited one of the most brutal and complex resistance movements of World War II. It was a geopolitical gamble by Adolf Hitler that reshaped Southeast Europe and sowed the seeds for decades of conflict. The road to invasion. In the late 1930s, Yugoslavia attempted to maintain a neutral stance amidst growing pressure from the Axis powers. However, its strategic location and ethnic diversity made it a tempting target. On March 25, 1941, the Yugoslav government reluctantly joined the Tripartite Pact, aligning itself with the Axis under heavy German pressure. Just 2 days later, a group of pro-British military officers staged a coup d'état in Belgrade, ousting the government and installing King Peter II, a teenager, as monarch. Hitler, enraged by what he saw as betrayal, ordered immediate plans for invasion. His objective: crush Yugoslavia and use its territory for the upcoming attack on the Soviet Union. The invasion begins, April 6, 1941. In the early hours of April 6, German bombers launched Operation Punishment, a brutal aerial assault on Belgrade, Yugoslavia's capital. The city was devastated, with thousands of civilians killed. Simultaneously, Axis ground forces invaded from multiple directions. Germany struck from Austria and occupied Bulgaria. Italy advanced from Albania. Hungary invaded from the north. Bulgaria supported the Germans and moved into eastern Macedonia. Yugoslavia, with an outdated military and a deeply divided population, was unable to mount a coordinated defense. A kingdom fractured from within. Yugoslavia was already fragile due to internal ethnic tensions among Serbs, Croats, Slovenes, Bosniaks, and others. These divisions undermined military cohesion and political unity. Many Croats and Slovenes showed little will to defend a Serb-dominated monarchy. German intelligence had exploited these fractures, encouraging separatist sentiments. The Yugoslav Royal Army collapsed rapidly, and on April 17, just 11 days after the invasion began, the country officially surrendered. Partition and occupation. After the surrender, Yugoslavia was dismembered and occupied by Axis powers. Germany controlled northern Serbia and key industrial regions. Italy expanded into the Dalmatian coast and Montenegro. Hungary annexed parts of Vojvodina. Bulgaria took over eastern Macedonia and southern Serbia. The independent state of Croatia, NDH, was established as a Nazi puppet state, led by the fascist Ustaše regime, infamous for committing genocide against Serbs, Jews, and Roma. Resistance and repercussions. The invasion of Yugoslavia sparked one of Europe's most ferocious resistance movements. The Chetniks, royalist Serb fighters, aimed to restore the monarchy. The partisans, led by Josip Broz Tito, were communist guerrillas fighting for a multi-ethnic Yugoslavia. Both groups initially fought the Axis but eventually turned on each other in a bitter civil war within the wider global conflict. Yugoslavia became a battleground of occupation, collaboration, genocide, and resistance, with civilian populations caught in the middle. Strategic consequences. Hitler's decision to invade Yugoslavia and neighboring Greece delayed Operation Barbarossa, the invasion of the Soviet Union, by several crucial weeks. Many historians argue that this delay, combined with the onset of the harsh Russian winter, contributed to the failure of Germany's campaign in the East. The Axis invasion of Yugoslavia in 1941 was a swift and ruthless operation that shattered a fragile kingdom and plunged the Balkans into a maelstrom of violence. While militarily successful for the Axis in the short term, it triggered a long, bloody insurgency that tied down German and Italian forces and ultimately contributed to the larger downfall of the Third Reich.